For those who don't know, Brookhaven has finally been updated and a lot of new stuff has been released. But today, I want to check out all the secrets that were added to Brookhaven, which I'm sure you didn't notice. I'm going to show you all the secrets that came with the Brookhaven update. So for that, I called my friend, who was literally flying in the middle of nowhere. He said in the chat, "Let's do this. I'm Santa Claus." I noticed he's using a Santa Claus avatar. But guys, I'm heading out because I want to see all the secrets added to Brookhaven. But we're going to start with the houses in the game because, for those who don't know, these houses have a very interesting secret. By going right here, I can get a house. And if I pick this house on the right, it will be Christmas themed. We have these decorations and also this Christmas tree. This applies basically to all the houses in the game. There are several houses showing up here, and if you look at them, they're all decorated for Christmas, literally all of them. And they look really beautiful. But there are some specific houses that have secrets I'm sure you've never seen before. This is the first house because, basically, the tree looks really strange. It's like a Christmas decoration, but with a horror theme. It's a unique decoration that no other Brookhaven houses have, and it turned out quite interesting. There's also another house in the game that, for those who don't know, is a very old castle. It's really old, so because of that, if I go inside, you can see there's a Christmas tree without lights. After all, back then, they couldn't add those things, so the tree doesn't shine. It's just a regular tree. I'm sure you didn't know that. But there's another very interesting secret. For those who don't know, there's another completely secret house in the game, and I'm sure you didn't notice that it was modified. Specifically, it's this house. For those who don't know, this house is very different now, and there's something very interesting inside. If I go here, you can see there's something new in the back. There's a new button. And for those who don't know, this button didn't exist before. It was added recently, and you can see that this is basically Santa's shop. We have candy, toys, and much more, everything that's for sale in Santa's shop. There's even this thing that I don't know what it is. There's this area, and going to the back, you can see there's nothing special. But it's a really interesting house, and I'm sure you hadn't noticed this before. He said in the chat, "Wait, come here, I think this is bugged." But guys, when he got to this part, you can see there are some really weird boxes here. He says in the chat, "I think these were supposed to be presents, but they forgot to change them." Guys, that's true! These boxes look really strange. I think these were supposed to be presents, but the creator of Brookhaven forgot to replace them, so they ended up looking weird. But guys, this isn't the only secret added to Brookhaven. There's actually a lot more, and I'm going to check them out now. But first, I need to find my car in the game because, for those who don't know, I hid my car. I'm heading forward to get it. It's right here in the secret garage. If I go to this garage and press this button, the secret garage will open, and my car is here. Now I'm going to take it to check out the next secret in the game. I'll need to go to the school. Now guys, I'll have to go to the back. And for those who don't know, there's a secret passage here that you've never seen before. My friend came here and just went inside. But for those who don't know, what we have here is basically this secret message. He said in the chat, "Wow, I didn't know about this." So it's really something very secret, and I'm sure you've never seen it before. Guys, by touching here, I'll be teleported to this area. There's a message written by the game creator, and you can see it's from the beginning of the game, right above this Christmas tree. Guys, this is really interesting and very beautiful. And I'm sure you've never seen this secret before because it's very well hidden. I don't know if the game is going to kick me out of here. I really don't, but I'll grab this item on the right. Unfortunately, I fell. Guys, I fell from there. But my friend came back, and you can see that he's right here. But guys, he got a car, and his car is literally flying. Guys, as soon as this present leaves, I'm sure it's going to fall to the ground. There, it fell, and this is a really cool bug you can do. For those who don't know, inside the tree, we have the old fountain. It hasn't been removed from Brookhaven. It's been here the whole time. He said in the chat, "Go get my car. I'm going to test the secret." Guys, he's going to have to go, because I basically want to see what happens if I press this button. And nothing happens. Nothing special at all. But for those who don't know, by going down here, I have to press this button, and now I'll have to go inside. And here, for those who don't know, we have a secret passage. And you can see there's nothing here. I thought there might be a secret, but it seems there isn't. But it looks like my friend is coming back to pick me up in the game. Look, I'm right here. But guys, I want to test this secret again, but this time in a different way. I said in the chat, grab a motorcycle. Guys, he's going to get a motorcycle in the game, and now I'll try to go to that present using the motorcycle to see if I can do it. I'll have to go here, and now I'll enter this secret passage. But I couldn't. It's simply impossible. Guys, I think it's not possible to get in here, especially because he's trying, and he can't do it either. Guys, if I try to get a motorcycle here, I can't. It's simply impossible. He said in the chat, "I don't think it's going to work, but I'm sure it will." I'm going to try this again until I can do this bug. Over here on the right, I need to get a motorcycle, the best one. So I picked this one. Now guys, I'm going to drive very carefully to make it work. I'm entering here, and now I'll need to go through the wall, but it doesn't work. So I'll try another way, like this. But that doesn't work either. My friend grabbed a ladder and is trying to help me. Guys, I'm almost getting in, but it's really hard. He's trying to help me, and he's actually helping a lot. I'm almost in, guys. It's really working, and I finally made it inside. Now I'm going to try touching this part to see if I get teleported. Okay, I'm here, and guys, nothing happened. It seems like it doesn't work because I'm touching this panel, but nothing happens. But if my friend leaves here, he gets teleported, and now he's on this flying present in the middle of nowhere. Guys, he placed a toilet there, and now he's just floating in the middle of nowhere, even if the present gets deleted. completed. Honestly, that was pretty clever. And now he's flying in the middle of nowhere. But guys, unfortunately, I can't teleport, so I'm going to try another way. If I can't teleport with the motorcycle one way, I'll test it another way, which I'm sure will work. Guys, to do this, I need to go here and get on the motorcycle while touching the panel at the same time. So I'm going here, but it didn't work. Guys, this is really hard, almost impossible to pull off. But I'm trying again, and it still didn't work. I think it's not possible to do this. He said in the chat, it's impossible. And I think so too. But guys, I want to test other secrets. So I got my car, and now I'm going to test other Brookhaven secrets. For those who don't know, by going right here, there's a new thing added to the game. Because going up here, for those who don't know, this door was completely removed. For those who don't know, there used to be a store here, but now it's completely empty. This area looks normal. The gym is also normal, and the TV channel is normal too, only this part looks really weird. He said in the chat, what was removed? So, there was a store here, but I also don't remember what exactly was removed. For those who don't know, the previous version of Brookhaven was like this. It didn't have the new restaurant, but going to the shopping mall, you can see that this restaurant was here. It looked exactly like this, but now it's been completely removed. And the coolest part is that it had a secret, which I'm not sure is still in the game. But if I go here, I can see the secret is still here. There's also this other trick. I can grab the bed on the right and just go through the wall to find a completely secret room. My friend also got here, but I can go through another wall to reach another secret room. But actually, I'm down here now. I don't know what happened or how I got here, but my friend came too. Guys, I'm leaving here to see what else has changed in the game, because I'm sure more things have been updated. He got here. I noticed that the abandoned house had some modifications. There's this lamp here, but I'm unsure if it's new. Maybe it's been in the game before, and I just didn't notice. This is the old version of Brookhaven, and you can see that the house looked exactly like this. And now it's in this state. Actually, nothing has changed, but in an older version of Brookhaven, you could see it was exactly like this. This house was really beautiful. It wasn't destroyed. It was just recently destroyed. He said in the chat, show the restaurant from back then. Guys, that's true. For those who don't know, this Brookhaven restaurant isn't new. In fact, it has an older version, which was completely different. But well, I'm coming here to see the older version of the restaurant. Nowadays, it looks exactly like this. But in the older version, it looked like this. It was really ugly. This restaurant wasn't very nice, and no one used it. But in the older version of Brookhaven, the restaurant looked exactly like this. It was pretty classic, and honestly, this new version is much prettier than the old one. You can see that this one was very different. It was really beautiful, and also, the inside of the restaurant looked exactly like this, which was really cool. And now it's been remade, and it turned out so much better. This is the new version of the restaurant, which is really amazing. There are some things that were supposed to be added in the update, but got removed. And the coolest part is that I have access to all these things that were removed. He asked in the chat, how? So, for those who don't know, I have access to the older version of Brookhaven, which had a lot of things that were different, like many streets that were removed. But coming here under the map, we have the Christmas decorations, and everything here, guys, is currently in Brookhaven decorations from a long time ago. But for those who don't know, there was also this thing that got removed in the Brookhaven update, and if it had been added to the game, it would have looked exactly like this. You can see that it looks really beautiful, and it turned out really nice this way. But unfortunately, the game owner didn't add it. You can tell that basically, they didn't add anything. I thought maybe they would decorate and add something to this bridge, but it looks like they didn't. But if they had added something, it would have looked exactly like this, and this other side would look like this. But there were also other things removed from Brookhaven. For those who don't know, if you come to the city hall, it looks exactly like this. And coming here to the last Christmas update of Brookhaven, you can see that the city hall had a tree that was really weird. But this tree was removed in the current version of the game, and this part was also very different. Guys, a lot of things were different in the last update. The restaurant decoration looked exactly like this. It was really weird. This new restaurant is definitely much better. It looks more beautiful. However, there's one thing missing in it. There's no ladder for me to climb up here. But for those who don't know, on the right, there are these things where you can add effects around the city. But there are some places that are really bugged, like the restaurant. It's really weird. It's completely bugged. You can tell this part is also bugged because it was made for the last Brookhaven update. But the game owner changed the map, and many places are completely bugged and look very strange. You can see that there are really a lot of places that are bugged, specifically the ones that changed recently. We have a block in the middle of nowhere. Guys, this is really weird. Everything here is so different. This place is completely bugged. But if I grab another effect on the right, you can see that it's showing up here. The map is starting to be modified, but there will be places that will be completely bugged. This military base is completely bugged. It's really strange. This applies to all the effects in Brookhaven. If I grab any effect on the right, there's a high chance it will be bugged. He said in the chat, he really forgot to fix these bugs. So, he really did forget. Guys, you can see that this is really weird because there are blocks flying in the middle of nowhere, and even the Christmas tree is a little bugged. This place is also pretty strange because the roof changed, but it's still a little bugged. But guys, I want to show you other secrets that were added, and that you probably didn't notice. I said in the chat, get a truck. Guys, he's going to get a truck, and now that he got the truck, he's going to have to open this door. Because, for those who don't know, now that he did that, I can grab Santa's sleigh, and I can make the truck fly. Guys, it's really easy. You just have to get into the truck, and basically, fly. I'm going here, and now you can see that the truck is flying in a very different way. And guys, I can take it wherever I want. If I want to take it to the end of the game, I can go wherever I want. He said in the chat, wait for me. And it seems like he didn't come. But guys, I'm going to leave this truck right here. But it seems like we have an invisible wall here, so I'm going to have to get through it. I'm flying here trying to pass through this invisible wall, and it looks like I made it. Now I'm going to leave this truck right here on this pier just to see what happens. But it didn't work. It's completely bugged, and it just fell. Guys, there's just one problem. I don't know how I'm going to tell him that I lost his truck. I'm sure he's going to be really mad. Guys, he's arriving here, and he said in the chat, where's my truck? Well, it disappeared. I said in the chat, it disappeared. He said in the chat, okay, I'll get another one. Well, that makes sense. I had forgotten that he can get another truck in the game. So now everything is fine. And guys, if you want to add me here on Roblox, just click the become a member button, and I'll add you here on Roblox.